Rider gear. Oh, these jackets, man, they feel so strong. They feel so... the amount of stuff that's come out in terms of rider gear is just amazing. I mean, good to keep in mind for the upcoming winter season. Now, the same ease with which you can actually take riding gear on and off is actually the same ease with which you can actually change some very basic things in your bike. The only thing is you need to sort of step out for that and maybe not have the luxury of doing that in an air-conditioned showroom.
Let's go straight to fiddling with the spark plug. Something even someone who has never ridden would have heard of. Which is exactly why we take this little guy who sends up the energy to ignite the fuel to start the engine for granted. Maybe also for the fact that it costs just between 70 to 120 rupees. Well, it can get dirty or just bail on you, which is when you will realize its value in more than monetary terms and need to change it.
Now, the first and foremost thing to keep in mind is I wouldn't be sitting so close to this if it was boiling hot. You need to let the engine cool down, at least about 2 to 3 hours should be perfect. However, if you are in a hurry, then maybe use a cloth or something, but let it cool down properly before you get this close to it. This is serious business. So you basically need the plug spanner, which you take out of your good old toolkit. And of course, yes, there is that black adapter, which you need to sort of pull off. Let's get the small side of the spanner in here. So it comes in and it attaches on. Goes in here. Let's basically turn it to the right. Adjust it again. Another right turn. A couple of right turns. Putting some more pressure. And it doesn't take that much actually. And there it is. Now that's the old dirty spark plug. What I'm going to do is actually put in a new one. But before that, if it were just about cleaning it, you know, say about 3,000 kilometers, the way to sort of clean it is with this sandpaper. Now, if it were just about cleaning it, then you can just get a bit of sandpaper and just, it's about cleaning the tops, which is usually done in your servicing every 3,000 kilometers. But keeping a new spark plug is basically much more advisable. But what we're actually going to do is put in a new one, and what you can see is the difference right here. That's the old dirty one, this is the new one. Now putting the new one back in is equally simple. Just stick it back in there, sort of turn it down all the way that it can go. The plug spanner comes back on. And basically, you essentially just get this guy to tighten back up. How much I've actually learned while doing all of this. Plug adapter comes back on, and then there's just one last thing you don't need to see but hear. And of course you do all that to hear this. Is this raw that keeps it all going? Is this raw that dominates any other sound around? And is this raw that tells me that if I can change this, anybody can?